Bedtime Stories for Giants. If you like these stories and want to follow along on the Giants' adventures, please hit the subscribe button down below. Don't forget to like this video. I hope you enjoy the story.
Tell me a giant story.
Before we begin the bedtime story for tonight, find yourself a comfortable position. Make sure you're not too hot and you're not too cold. Your pillow is just right, and you have any stuffed animal you need. With your whole body feeling relaxed and comfortable, take a deep breath in through your nose. Now slowly let it out through your mouth. Another deep breath in through your nose again. And out through your mouth. Imagine your body is like a snail's. There's no bones in it, and it feels like jelly. Let yourself sink further into your bed. Now let's begin. Up over the mountain where the giants lived, there was a lake. And right on the edge of the lake, where the cattails grew, was a family of snails. And in that family of snails was a snail that was having just about the worst day a snail could have. And because of that, this snail was very grumpy. And this is the day Apple, Peach, Banana, the third youngest of the giant children, met the grumpy snail. The four giant children were spending their day at the mountain lake like they normally do on a nice day. Apple, Peach, Banana was spending her time watching the snails as they slowly moved by. Snails always fascinated her. They were slimy and squishy, yet had a hard shell on them they carried around. The shell had a spiral on it. And the way snails moved around, so unique, so different than the other animals the four giants had observed. While Apple, Peach, Banana was observing the snails, she found one particular snail skating along, furrowing his ocular tentacles. Apple, Peach, Banana always cared so deeply about snails, so she wondered out loud to the snail,
What's bothering you, little snail?
Well, since you've asked, I will tell you what's bothering me. First, I didn't sleep well last night. And then I got woken up by a bird trying to eat me. When I got that bird to finally drop me, my mom was gonna serve me the worst breakfast the snail could eat. She was trying to feed us fresh raspberries. Those are the worst. We only like rotten raspberries. Then my brother and I got in a fight. He told me that it looked like my shell was too small on me. Ooh, that made me mad.
Apple, Peach, Banana commented.
That does sound like a terrible day.
That's not even all of my terrible day. Because when we were fighting, I bumped my olfactory tentacle on a rock. That's our nose. That's how we smell. And oh golly, that hurt. After I bumped my olfactory tentacle, I was looking in the lake at my reflection. And guess what? It turns out my brother was right. My shell was getting too small for me. So now I can't even fit in my shell anymore.
Apple, Peach, Banana had to interrupt the snail at this point. I'm just gonna point this out. I think your shell fits you fine. Snail shells grow with the snail. Maybe when you looked at your reflection in the water, it was making an optical illusion and it just looked like your shell was too small. The snail looked at Apple, Peach, Banana. She sure did know a lot about snails for being a giant. The snail said, Oh yeah, I knew that. I just forgot.
See, it's been such a bad day for me. I can't even think straight anymore.
Apple Peach Banana interjected. You know, you said you didn't sleep well last night. Snail said.
Yeah, that's what I said.
And Apple Peach Banana said. And you said you didn't eat breakfast this morning because you didn't like what your mom served.
Correct again,
The Snail said. Apple Peach Banana knew some stuff about this. She said, Sometimes I get crabby myself, and usually it can be fixed with a nap or a snack. Should we try doing that? The Snail said,
Well, I'll try the snack, but I will not nap. I am a big snail, and big snails don't nap.
Apple Peach Banana said. Okay, well, we'll start with the snack and see if you feel better. Apple Peach Banana then went on the prowl for some decaying food, just like snails like. She was lucky, as pretty soon after she started hunting, she found some decaying leaves. She grabbed a handful and presented it to the grumpy snail. Here, Snail, I found these decaying leaves. Enjoy, she said. Apple Peach Banana could tell how hungry the snail was, as the snail ate his entire weight's worth of decaying leaves. His belly began to swell.
Ah, I definitely feel less crabby now. Thank you for finding me a snack.
The snail didn't seem quite as crabby now. Apple Peach Banana said, You're welcome. Okay, you don't have to take a nap, but let's play a game of hide in your shell. The snail was hesitant. You don't have a shell, he pointed out. Apple Peach Banana said, Oh, yeah, I know I don't have a shell, but you're gonna hide in your shell and I'm gonna sing you a song. Apple Peach Banana was trying to be super sneaky and trick the snail into taking a nap. Because sometimes in her own life, Apple Peach Banana would get crabby too. Her mom giant would suggest taking a nap. And Apple Peach Banana didn't want to take a nap because she thought she was too old for naps. But sometimes, just sometimes, she would take a nap. And then she would feel better. Almost like magic. So that's why she told the snail, Okay, hide in your shell, get very comfortable. You have to close your eyes because, I get really shy when I sing songs and I don't want anybody to look at me. Apple Peach Banana didn't actually get shy when she sang her songs. She just was trying to think of a way to get the snail to go in his shell and close his eyes, and hopefully fall fast asleep. The snail agreed and closed his eyes and tucked himself tight in his shell. At this cue, Apple Peach Banana began to sing him a song that she had made up by herself on the spot.
Snail hive, every snail lives in it. For the snails, only for the snails, no other thing can go in it. I love you, you're the best snails ever. A farewell, you can have a farewell.
And before Apple Peach Banana had finished her song, the grumpy snail had fallen fast asleep. And he slept for hours. He slept and slept, and he had dreams about getting eaten by a bird and eating disgusting, non-decayed fruit. And in his dream, these things weren't that big of a deal. He was able to handle all these stressors just fine and keep his cool. When the grumpy snail finally woke up, he felt a lot better. In fact, he was just a regular snail now, not grumpy at all. Apple Peach Banana had gone long ago back to her home. The snail, feeling refreshed from his nap, was thankful Apple Peach Banana had gotten him to fall asleep. He went to his brother and apologized for fighting with him earlier. He explained to his brother he was just crabby. He hadn't slept very well and woke up too early and didn't eat enough for breakfast. His brother was very understanding and apologizing for his part in the fight earlier. The grumpy snail was grumpy no longer, and now he had tools for when he got crabby next time. He would try eating a snack and taking a nap or going to bed early. Those things weren't that bad if they made him feel so much better. Apple Peach Banana went home and knew she had done something good. She had helped a crabby snail get his life back. She slept well that night, happy she had made a new friend and helped him feel better. The end. Good night, Giants.